All right, so this is part 2 to the first video. If this is the first video you're seeing, there is a part 1. The reason why I had to make 2 parts is because the other video was already 35 minutes. Okay, and YouTube, TikTok, all these platforms, they don't want you to upload anything over like maybe like 35, 40 minutes. They said that the file is too large. Okay, so I'm not trying to make 2 videos just to get more views. It's literally the platforms are applying pressure. Okay, so we're about to hop in the comment section. This video is a video where she's listing out all the birds. I found out that I'm a bird, okay? They said that any woman that would allow their man to name their child a junior or a first and a second and a third is a bird. I'm a bird because I would allow my husband to name our child second, third, fourth. I'll allow him to take his first name. So our first child is his, second, third, whatever. And then our second boy that we had, he could give that boy his middle name or his first name as his middle name or whatever. Listen, we can do whatever. Whatever. Okay. So I'm a bird. But then some other birds that was on the list is like mob wives and substance dealers' wives and chicks that are out here just getting pregnant for dudes. The love after lockup heifers, all of that. Bird. She says all bird behavior. She even called Khloe Kardashian's name, child. She said she a bird. Child, messy. I don't agree nor disagree. I'm just here, about to hop in the comments. Because this is Read the Comments, and let's hop in the comment section. Okay, my mom, by the way. Ooh, somebody said their mama is the biggest bird out there. The biggest bird. Okay. And I think a lot of people can talk about their mamas just being a big bird because you watch her be a bird all your life. All your life, she been a bird. She ain't changed yet. Big age, still silly. Okay. Somebody over here just laughing. Somebody said, same. That makes 2 of us. My mama a bird too. Somebody said, girl, same. There's a lot of people out here, 3 of us. Somebody said, a lot of birdie moms out here. My mom founded the bird school. Somebody said, I know mine went to that school. A lot of bird emojis. Somebody said, mine is a founding mother. Y'all better hope your mamas don't see this. Somebody said, my mom and grandma on both sides. Oh, Lord. Child, you might be a bird too then. Think about it. There's nothing else in your genes. It's just bird bitches. Road jelly bean lip gloss, girl, you might be a bird. Tell us about yourself. Hop back in here, girl, if you see this, and let me know if you a bird. Okay. Are you a bird, sis? That's a rooster, but nonetheless. I literally just be here like, kids can tell you're a bird too. I'm telling you. I said in another video that a lot of the times, some of y'all be getting disrespect for your kids because your kids don't respect you. Sometimes y'all get to certain ages and the kid is just like, ugh, like the kid is, the face is like this, they in their phone, they're not paying you no attention. Every time you talk, they roll their eyes or whatever. Sometimes y'all be like, oh, the little girl is being fresh. She don't like you, ma'am. She watched you her whole life be a bird, be a bum, be a hoe, be all about a ninja. Everything is for a ninja. Every minute you're moving to another state. Every minute they're moving to another house. Because every minute you're with another ninja. She don't like you. And you're going to say you're an adult and you're free to do what you do. And she's a child and she's free to dislike your ass. I'm afraid to tell y'all, but it's true. A lot of your children don't like you because they observed you all their life. A lot of them look at you and be like, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. You be wanting to beat me, put your hands, your feet, your knees, and your teeth on me, telling me that I shouldn't lie, I shouldn't this, I shouldn't that, but yet still, I know for a fact you somebody's side bitch and that man is married. Yeah, ma'am, your daughter don't like you. She say you a hoe. She say you a side piece hoe. You fries. You mashed potato. Okay. And that's real. Sometimes some of these people don't respect you because there's no respect in the house. I know specifically a couple that I watch. And if you watch your child, the daughter only listens to the mother. She doesn't listen to her father. Her father tells her something and she does not do what the father says. But if the mother says stop, she stops. And then when you look at the interaction the mother and father have, the mother is in charge, really and truly. So I realize the daughter don't respect the father. That's going to be a hell of a thing. He can tell her not to do something, she still do it. If the mother tell her not to do it, she won't do it. But based on me just observing, I can tell you, she don't respect the father because the mother don't respect the father. The father don't have as much talk as the mother has in the household. You can see the dynamic. So I better be careful because your kids are watching. Be careful, your kids are watching. Somebody said my mom's the biggest bird ever. Somebody says, so is mine. Somebody you say you ruffling a lot of feathers. You ruffling a lot of feathers, baby girl. Somebody said dating at work is a bird. I agree. Listen, you ever been at work just watching the drama? Real story. I don't know. I won't tell you where, when, but I'll give you, somebody that was there might be able to say, girl, I know about it too. I was there. Or, girl, it was me. I know you ain't going to say it was you because you're going to be embarrassed to say it's you. So I remember I was in the military. We was on deployment. And there was a crew of people that were sleeping with each other. Because let me tell you, I probably should shut up. I ain't going to tell y'all how it go, right? I don't know nothing, child. I don't know nothing. I know everybody was in the military looking at me like, bitch, you better shut your mouth. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. Anyways, so there was a crew of them that was sleeping with each other, like maybe 9, 12 of them. That was in a crew, they have their little brr, brr, however they go about it. And I guess all of them had caught the bump diddy bump. And they got into a fist fight in the stairwell, falling down, tussling, bustling, busted lips, busted eyes. We're not allowed to date each other. That's fraternizing. And if you came out here without it, how did you catch it? That means you had to catch it out here. Okay. Whew. But if you go to these hospitals, if you stop by Walmart, if you stop by all these jobs, the things that you will learn is crazy. I can tell you how many people came back from deployment and their spouse was pregnant. But listen, dating at work is crazy, especially when you know you are a hoe, and hoe can be male or female. So now you starting drama in the job because you just messing around with everybody, and now everybody got a problem with each other because of you. That's crazy. Some of y'all be pulling up to the work, and you want to beef with everybody because you want him, and y'all silly as heavens. And then now when the relationship ends, what happens? We still work here. Now y'all making the place tense and ugh. Not to mention when you start sleeping with the boss, and now we looking like, bitch, you don't get to thinking you about to get no favoritism around here. Because the moment I see favoritism, I'm going to tell Shorty over here so she can go report it. Because I ain't about to go report it, but I know she talks too damn much. And she put up a paperwork quick as shit. If she feel like something ain't going right, she writing somebody about it. So I'm going to go tell her so she can do it. I'm going to tell her just in case she ain't seen it so she can see it and go up. Yeah, all y'all get in trouble because she ain't going to keep it. Somebody said don't shit where you eat. I've heard that all my life and I've abided by that. I have completely abided by that. I am not dating nobody where I work at. Ever. Not a boss, not a nobody. Catch me when none of us work here. How about that? And even then, depending on how you conducted yourself, because I can see your character, I can see how you conduct, I can see your behavior, your personality. It might still be a no. Somebody said, I don't understand how this makes you a bird, though. It's a genuine question. Yep, there's a bird. Woo! Somebody said, because when you break up afterwards, you're forced to see them every day at work, and also dating coworkers is seen as unprofessional and can get you fired in most jobs. So, and she said, oh, I see now. She's probably young. Somebody said, same goes with course mates. Do they mean schoolmate? I don't know what that means. They probably from like Europe or something. Somebody said, that doesn't make you a bird, though. Yeah, Lavender, she definitely got her little work, babe. Somebody said, you can't get fired for dating your coworker, depending on the job. It depends on the job, and it depends on the rules that the job has. Some jobs will tell you no dating around here. Ever. At all. Not even a little bit. Don't do it. What you do outside of work is your business. What you do at work can get you fired. That's cap. How many people have you seen lost their job because they was on the internet saying some shit that they wasn't supposed to say? Look at the judge the other day that had the RACIST platform. I don't remember what, I think he was on Facebook or wherever he was on, where they found out that it was him, and there was a lady. I don't remember what she was. She was a judge to a lawyer. No, the guy was a prosecutor, and the lady was a judge. And they found out that she too was sending memes. She was at work, wanted to send, allegedly, she wanted to send a meme to somebody else, but it was RACIST, and then she sent it to the person that was actually black and lost her job. There's many people that was in a restaurant, in a store, talking crazy to the workers, and the job fired them because guess what? You represented the company wrong. And in the military, sweetheart, if you are out there acting a fool, I promise you, you're going to have to go back and go talk to that chain of command. And depending on how bad it is, you might get UCMJ, you might court-martialed, you might even end up in Leavenworth. Ask some of them, they actually happened. If you get in a fist fight outside of the military, your command will be told. So there's a lot of jobs, because the military is a job. It can be a career, it can be a job, right? They'll fire you. And again, we've seen so many examples of people getting put out because they were either disrespectful, they were Karens, they were Kevins, they were whatever they were. They were Kens, and they got fired from their jobs. A lot of businesses got shut down because a worker in there was acting a fool, and they had to fire that person. So don't do that. Somebody said that doesn't make them a bird. It's stupid, but that's not what a bird is. Dating a coworker is not male-centered. If you come to work and you cannot just work because your front is on fire crotch, then you're a bird. You can't set limits. You can't discipline your coochie. You can't discipline your genitals. You can't discipline your penis. You can't. To set boundaries, the same way you set boundaries, somebody's friend, your partner's friend, your partner's best friend, nobody's in the partner's crew. Some of y'all cannot regulate yourselves. Everywhere you go, you have to just be doing the most. Bird, I agree. Somebody said that doesn't make you a bird, though, and has nothing to do with the meaning of bird. Somebody said can't play where you lay. Feel like it's more for those who need their jobs or responsibilities. They can't risk that. Somebody said most of the time they mess with someone at that job too. Some cases it ain't so bad, but I learned the hard way. Somebody said I know a lot of people responded, but my friend used to date at work, then found out the guy she was dating was also dating a different girl at the same job. It was just messy. I seen them fist fight before. Hee-haw. Not even military, just fist fight. Fist fight. Like, y'all about to lose your job for what now? This is silly. Dumb. And the ninja that's standing there. Now y'all got this ninja feeling real special. Like the prize. He obviously is. Because both your silly butts about to lose your job. Fighting over him. When he's the one that was dishonest and dating both of you. Bye. Somebody said, oh my God, this is crazy. But I feel like it's not something specific to work. It can be everywhere. But I guess it makes sense. Thanks for your answer instead of flaming me. Somebody said what a bird is. Could have gotten out, but they stuck in there, right? Ooh, why y'all say Beyonce's Queen Bird? Why y'all come for Beyonce? Y'all know the Beehive gonna pull up, right? The Beehive gonna pull up for y'all. Ciao. So, therefore, y'all gonna say anybody that take their partner back after they cheat is a bird. Because right now, all you heifers, I ain't never did it. So, I ain't a bird for that. But I am a bird because I would let my man name our children 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 7th, and 12th. Okay? But y'all gotta be careful how you bird it. Because bird gonna have 90% of you heifers out here being birds. Which, technically, you are. But, yeah. If we start talking about dating and man cheating, y'all taking it back. If that's what y'all talking about, most of you gonna be birds. There's a few of us who ain't with none of that. A few of us. Most of y'all is with that. Most of y'all believe that most men cheat. Not all, but most men cheat. Most of y'all believe that if you're together with somebody for 20 years, it's impossible for people not to cheat. Most of y'all is damn cheaters yourself. And most of y'all believe that if a person cheats one time, you take him back. There's a few of us that feel like one time is too damn much. And even texting the heifer gonna be enough for you to get put out. Roll out. Okay. Somebody said, just don't say that. You'll make the hive mad. I'm surprised the hive ain't pulled up yet. Surprised they ain't pulled up yet. Oh, they ain't over here. Ooh. Somebody said, I know every single bird in this list. Am I a bird watcher? I know every single bird in this list too. I am a bird watcher. Or do I keep birds for pets? Sometimes they be friends, they be family, a lot of that, and all of that. So, and if you a side piece, especially if you've been a side piece for like 6, 7, 10, 20 years, bitch, you a bird. You've been with him for 10 years, and for the past 10 years, he kept telling you, I'm gonna leave my wife for you. 10 years later, bird. I said what I said. Fight me. You see me try to fight me, I'm calling the police on your ass. Bye. Somebody said me too. They're family. Family and former co-workers, because I can pin a name to each one. I'm telling you. I heard when she was giving it, I was like, ooh, like 10 people came to mind. Damn. Ooh, oh, damn. Some of them be crisscrossing because they a couple of different types of birds. You know what I mean? Full on bird. You know what I mean? Somebody said me too. I have known since 8 years old that the women in my family are effing birds. Somebody said real. Being so young and so weird is tough. Somebody said, yup, they were so male-centered. I am the first woman in my generation to live alone, single, and no kids before 30. Now I say Rihanna and Beyonce. Would y'all hate me? Somebody say Rihanna and Beyonce is a bird. Oh, Jesus. Somebody say, no, friend, I'm right with you. Oh, my God. Y'all calling out the celebrity. Somebody say, if you looking for the video, it's if you want your lips popping like mine, come holler at me. If you want a sticker press, they trying to tell them how to do something. Somebody said, daughter of a bird here. Zero lies were detected. Somebody said, the way you say okay after each statement, yeah. When she cursed, it just knocked it, like, it really made it sink in. Somebody said, all of Chris Brown fans are birds. Somebody said, the list is long as F. Okay. Somebody said it's free ear and you out here trying to get a ninja with ear that he has to pay for. Somebody said there's more birds on the ground than in the sky. Somebody said too much birds on the ground, not even in the air. They down here. Somebody said, I said this the other day. Some of our mamas were birds and they encourage bird activities. Yes. I remember somebody got cheated on and they went to their moms. And when she came back to have a conversation with me, her conversation was like her mama saying that if it was their father had passed on at the time. And her mama said to her that if she had left their father for every time he cheated, half of y'all wouldn't have been born. Some shit like that. And why she said, because she was trying, because we were having a conversation about all men cheat. And I'm saying all men don't cheat. All women don't cheat. But she was also saying that everybody cheats. I said, cap, I don't cheat. I don't believe in it. Don't participate in it. That don't make me better than nobody. I'm just saying the statement that everybody cheats is cap. And then the statement that all men cheat, cap. The statement that all women cheat, cap. So we were having a conversation. And then we ended up getting to talk about forgiving for cheating. Because she's like, you have to forgive your partner for cheating because everybody cheats. You're just going to leave somebody that cheats for another person that cheats. And I said, well, if you don't learn your dating tactics, if you don't learn the people that you're attracted to and seeing if the people that you're attracted to is the reason you're attracted to a type of guy and that guy comes with infidelity, he comes with certain dramas, the way he portrays himself that you already know what he on, then, I mean, kind of your fault, ain't it? He is himself. You running into him, dating him, and then you're saying that all men are the same. No, the guys that you're choosing to date are the same. And she was like, no. And then she was like, listen, a lot of these people that did it the 20, 30, 40, 50 years, they had to go through stuff. And she was like, I want what my mama and my daddy have. I said, and crazy enough, your mama probably, da-da-da. She was like, my mama said that. That's what I'm telling you, all men cheat. She said, if she had left my daddy every time he cheated, half of us wouldn't be born. I was just looking at her like, is this a flex or something? Because I need to stop talking to you. But can't reason with you. Your reason now, but I like your reasoning. So, some of y'all mamas really be telling y'all to be birds. And I can't tell you the amount of people that I have conversations with that genuinely believe. Every 9.5 out of 10 women believe that, when I have conversations with them, believe that most men cheat. Which would be 95 out of 100. Believe that most men cheat. All men cheat. Some of them 95 believe all men cheat. And then the other 5 would be like, most men cheat, but there is somebody out here. But you just have to be good at vetting, good at character, be into personalities, character, morals, values, principles, and date on that basis. Because if you're dealing with the materialistic or the physical aspect of it, then you're going to run into a dude that look good, but he ain't good. And if you start looking at his life and at his surroundings, you'd realize he's not that bitch. He got 5 kids, 5 different women. Now, no disrespect. You know what I mean? But my question would be, how have you dated 5 women, got all of them pregnant, and left each of them? I'm going to be the 6th one that you're going to leave. But some of y'all, you're very confident. You're too damn confident. and you just sure it ain't gonna be you. That's how he had 2, 3, 4, and 5. So go ahead and be 6. You know what I mean? And then sometimes there was no relationship. Like his reason is I was in a relationship with none of them. So you just out here raw dogging everybody? Oh, you use the pull-out method. You know the pull-out method, you don't pull away from STIs and STDs. Why would I have intercourse with this guy? This guy has a high probability to Magic Johnson me. Please, allegedly. You know, I don't know Magic Johnson. I don't want to be sued. But the alleged of what happened to Magic Johnson. I'm not into that. Baby, please. I'm not into that. No. Anyways, so a lot of y'all mamas be telling you to put, a lot of your grannies, your mamas telling you to put up with the cheating because all men cheat. So you just like got to find a good man that provides and take care of the kids and and come home to you. And so now you good. Okay. I'm going to do like sis that moved the whole damn house. That's what I'm going to do. And go date the mistress's cousin. How about that? I'm her. She, me. We are us. Bye. Somebody said too many birds in a birdhouse. Somebody said now write a list of. Somebody said sis we need a podcast. Somebody said but who's being selfish in a bird? Somebody said we would be great friends. Y'all just want to be friends with everybody. Somebody said damn you naming every bird species. Somebody said yeah I'm single and I'm bothered by people. That's true. You have to get to a place where you're making a decision for yourself and not because people are telling you to make the decision. So if you're dating, it's because you want to date. And who you're dating is because that's who you want to date. And if you have kids, it's because you want to have kids. And if you don't want to have kids, it's because you're not ready yet. And it's okay to not be ready yet. And if you're waiting on the right guy to come along with sis, work on your stuff and wait for him to come right along. Don't let nobody gas you to be out here doing what they doing. Because I can't tell you the amount of people where 5-10 years ago, they were 10 toes on the bullshit they were talking about. And I catch them 5-10 years later, and now they wish that the conversation that we had 5-10 years ago, they was thinking differently. 5-10 years later, they not standing 10 toes on the shit that they were doing 5-10 years ago. And that's in so many different things, so many different categories. I remember having a conversation with a person one time that was, promiscuous or whatever, and had, lived their most promiscuous life. And then now they're running into so much issues. Being with one person is difficult for her. Having some of great sexual experiences and then trying to settle down is hard because you can remember that what sex can be like because you had some whoa, you had some adrenaline rushing type things, and then home life seems boring because this day-to-day is really not for me. And then for some of them it's like what Jaden said, your wholeness can be rubbed out or something like that. Your whole card. I don't remember what she said, but she said something about it can be erased. But a lot of people, especially unless you're a celebrity and most people in everyday life, unless you move states and go away, sometimes it can be erased. And then y'all get to a place now and you're like, damn, wish I ain't did that. Sometimes y'all look at the people y'all was like, oh, wish I ain't did that. Sometimes you look at the kids you have and you're like, damn, I love my kids, but your daddy. Child. Should have never did that. Anyways, somebody said this needs to be laminated and posted every 12 minutes like a news bulletin. Breaking news, heifers. Breaking news. All right. I think we got through most of it. And somebody said this whole thing sounds like my mom, the whole list. But then somebody says, Calypso says, Rihanna, Beyonce, Mariah the Scientist, Nicki Minaj. Who else? Somebody said, not me being named after my granddad. There's so many women that I know that was named after their fathers. You know what I mean? His name was Andre. She's named Andrea. His name was Ronald. Her name is Ronaldina. Bitch, what? Y'all remember Sharkeisha? Oh, damn, bro. All right. I actually don't want a problem with Sharkeisha. Sharkeisha, shout out to you, shorty. Somebody said, damn, I'm a bird for the Junior name. That's about it. Yes, that's the one that would catch me. I would definitely allow that man to name his son 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th, 12th. Okay? I'm doing that. That's his legacy. That's his boy. Okay? I mean, that's our child. But, you know what I mean? Go ahead, big fella. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm with it. I'm with all of it. Think about naming my daughter after me, so, a little second. I probably won't do it, but, it's a good idea. I could if I wanted. Somebody said I'm on the list twice, and I ain't even mad at you, sis. You got to tell us where you hop on the list twice. Somebody says, okay, we can be reformed. Yeah, every bird can fly again. Because I feel like some of y'all is on the floor. Because you could be an eagle, right? An eagle is a bird. Eagle is well respected, you know what I mean? Eagle, you know what I mean? So you could be an eagle. You just got to stop being a pigeon and a chicken. Anyways, y'all, that's it for this video. Hop to the comment section. This is part 2, part 1. You can just go look it up, find that video, you can watch it. That's where we actually watched the video and we did commentary on it and we laughed at the whole list of the birds. Okay. I want to know, what kind of bird are you? You might not want to tell me the bird because you don't want people to click your page and look at you like, girl, you a bird. But you can be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know what I mean? And if you feel like you her and you want to talk about it, you can tell me what type of bird you is. Hop in the comment section. Like I said, my son can be a junior if his daddy say you want a junior. If his daddy say we doing first, second, and third for the 3 sons we got, I'm a first, second, and third, my boys. It's kind of stupid, but nonetheless, I'm gonna do it. Okay. But catch me in another video. You already know me. I scroll these internet streets to look for something that is sweet, where the comment section is giving me the heat, and then I call y'all. So make sure you're ready for the next call. Pull up, all right?